In depth tonight on Ted Cruz. Senior political analyst Brit Hume analyzes whether the recent Cruz surge is happening at the right time to propel him to an Iowa win. Good evening, Brit.
Hi, Bret. It is now clear that Ted Cruz, as many of us suspected he would, is having his moment, leading in recent Iowa polls, as you've heard, by as much as 10 points. This is the product of a well-financed and shrewdly managed campaign and of a candidate who may be the smartest in the field and possibly also the fastest on his feet. Consider how he's handled the Donald Trump phenomenon. When his fellow candidates were either silent on Trump or sharply critical, Cruz unhesitatingly praised Trump and has continued to, even as Trump is now attacking him. Cruz surely knows that Trump's credentials as a conservative can't hold a candle to his own. But he's not about to make any invidious comparisons that might annoy Trump supporters, who he hopes will come his way should the businessman falter. And despite establishment credentials as glittering as they come, Princeton, Harvard Law, Supreme Court clerkship, United States Senator, Cruz has so alienated his Senate colleagues, Republicans perhaps more than Democrats, that he's well positioned as an outsider. But his rise in the polls will put him in the spotlight. Iowa voters will have the holidays and all of January to ponder why Cruz is so disliked by his Senate colleagues. The question then will be this: will they still feel the same way about him when they find out? That's a subject for another day. Bret?
We'll be talking about it all along. You know, turning topics, the president this weekend came out and touted the big climate change deal in Paris. Your thoughts on all of that?
Well, I saw that, and I've been reading about this, and then I went back and said, did I miss something? And I read through what I could find out about it, and I came to two things. One, it's not binding, and the second is that there are no enforcement mechanisms. So I cannot, Bret, for the life of me, figure out why this is thought of as so significant, because I think these countries whose economies are growing, India, China, to cite two, are going to have to come down to a choice between letting their economies continue to grow and thrive to some extent and holding them back in the interest of the climate. I think I know what they're going to choose, and I don't think they're going to be deterred by this agreement.
All right, Bret. Thank you.
You bet.